sacred site, reclaimed it. Dennis Banks, Clyde Belcourt, Russell Means, even some of the women warriors that I was mentioning earlier, Madonna Gilbert. Her name now is Madonna Thunderhawk. She was the first woman, first person who made it on top of the mountain here. First person who made it on top was a woman. That really says something. God, and the only reason why she got caught is because she lit a cigarette when she was on top. And God, them Mounties ran up there and rounded her up, man. Jeez. You know, when I listen to my father and I listen to some of the elders tell this story, you know, it always makes me feel like I'm 10 years old. It makes me feel like I can do anything. That's something that we can give to each and every person here, to give that back, you know, to remind people of these heroic deeds, you know. And of course, Native American athletes that are just gone unnoticed. Of course, everybody's heard of Jim Thorpe. Jim Thorpe was the greatest athlete they ever produced. You could take Michael Jordan, you could take Muhammad Ali, you could take all of them together, and they still wouldn't be able to equal the feats and accomplishments that the great Jim Thorpe was able to do. He won the decathlon and pentathlon, which is a series of over 10 events in the Olympics. And you know what was so funny? He dominated that Olympics. He dominated it in a way that no other athlete will ever do, ever achieve again. It was a Native American person. Now, most of you do or do not know this, but half of the world's food supply came from American Indians. Corn, potatoes, peanuts, those things were produced by us. So when you go home and you cook your food, now you remember whose land you're on, and of course who gave you that food. Starting with those pilgrims, those illegal fucking immigrants who came over here searching for religious freedom. Then they wanted to oppress us. Some lost honky who thought he landed in India. That's really funny, isn't it? It really is. You know, they honor this man like he's such a great person. Oh man, you might as well honor Adolf Hitler. Because that's the same equivalent. He came over here and brought his diseases, his germs, and he came over here and tried to enslave our people. We were the first slaves in this country. Native American people were the first slaves in this country. And they were still slaves even after the African Americans were freed. They had a slave block called Nigger Alley in California, down in Los Angeles, where every day, once a week, they would sell Indians as slaves to the highest bidder. They would sell them as slaves, round them up, and put them in these missionaries. Most of you may or may not know what a missionary is, or a boarding school, and what they used to do to our people, and how they tried to whiten us and make us more like them. You know, that's the funny thing about Christianity. I have no problem with Christianity, but I have a problem with people who try to convert me to their religion. I love my religion. I love being able to go to the lodge. That's the way I pray. I use sage, I use cedar, and quite honestly, the other thing that really troubles me is we have brothers and sisters who are locked up right now. Political prisoners. Political prisoners who, quite honestly, most of them can't even practice their own ceremonial ways. Why is that? There are supposed to be chaplains at every place where they're housing people. All the prisons, every place, they're supposed to have chaplains to service every race, every creed. But they don't do that at a majority of them for Native American people. That is true racism at its peak. To use a religion against another. Holy war, you may call it. We are still here today. Our religion will always be. Because we are strong. When I look into each and every one of your eyes, I feel that. And I see that pride in each and every one of you.